Welcome back to Neurodrive, the home of the most insane, shocking, and unbelievable supercar stories. The legend returns, but this time, it's different. Meet the 2026 Chevrolet Corvette ZR1X Hybrid, the car that doesn't just aim to be the fastest Corvette ever built, but also the most advanced. Chevy has taken the beloved C8 platform and injected it with hybrid technology, creating a monster that blends brutal American muscle with cutting-edge electrification. For decades, the Corvette has been the symbol of American performance, a car that offered supercar thrills at a fraction of the price. But the automotive world has changed. Electrification is no longer optional, it's the future. And rather than fighting it, Chevrolet has embraced it, merging the thunderous roar of a twin-turbo V8 with the instant torque of electric motors. The result? A Corvette unlike anything we've seen before. Let's start with performance, because that's what the ZR1X is all about. Under the rear glass sits a twin-turbocharged 5.5-liter flat-plane crank V8, producing a jaw-dropping 850 horsepower on its own. But Chevy didn't stop there. At the front axle, two electric motors add another 250 horses, bringing the total system output to an estimated 100 horsepower. That makes this the most powerful production Corvette in history, easily outgunning the previous Z06, ZR1, and even the hybrid Corvette E-Ray. With its all-wheel drive system, the ZR1X launches like a missile, 0 to 60 around 2.2 seconds. Top speed? Well beyond 215 miles per hour. And thanks to electric torque vectoring, cornering is sharper and more precise than any Corvette that's ever come before. It's not just fast in a straight line, it's a scalpel on the track. Chevy also gave the ZR1X a new transmission setup, strengthening the dual-clutch gearbox to handle the combined torque of both the gas engine and the electric motors. And because the electric motors are front-mounted, the Corvette now has true all-wheel traction, giving it performance confidence in all conditions, whether on track or on the street. But this isn't just about raw speed, it's about technology. The ZR1X comes with a performance-oriented hybrid system, not designed for fuel savings, but for relentless power delivery. The battery pack is small and lightweight, just enough to feed the electric motors during hard launches and sharp corner exits. This isn't a plug-in hybrid, it's a performance hybrid built for one purpose: domination. Visually, the ZR1X makes a statement. The aggressive wide-body stance, massive front intakes, a re-sculpted hood, and an active rear wing all scream race car. Every vent, every crease, every surface was designed with aerodynamics in mind. At high speeds, the car creates immense downforce, keeping it glued to the tarmac. Yet it still carries the unmistakable Corvette DNA, the long, low hood, the muscular fenders, and that mid-engine exotic profile. Inside, the ZR1X balances driver-focused simplicity with futuristic luxury. The cockpit wraps around the driver like a fighter jet, with high-resolution digital displays that integrate hybrid system readouts, torque distribution, and G-force tracking. Lightweight carbon fiber trim, Alcantara upholstery, and performance. Bucket seats complete the look. And of course, Chevy hasn't forgotten about modern tech. Expect wireless connectivity, a premium sound system, and advanced driver assistance features for when you're not blasting down a racetrack. But perhaps the biggest story here is what the ZR1X means for the Corvette's legacy. For years, purists feared electrification would kill the soul of the Corvette. They worried that hybrid or electric power would silence that iconic roar, but Chevy has proven them wrong. The ZR1X still has the spine-tingling soundtrack of a flat plane, crank V8, but now it's enhanced by the instant surge of electric torque. It's not replacing the Corvette's identity, it's evolving it. This hybrid supercar also positions Chevy against some of the world's most elite machines. With over 1,000 horsepower, it's going head-to-head with the Ferrari SF90 Stradale, the McLaren Artura, and even the Lamborghini Revuelto. But here's the kicker. While those cars push into the million-dollar territory, the Corvette ZR1X is expected to come in at a fraction of the price, rumored to start around $200,000 to $250,000. Expensive for a Corvette? Yes, but cheap for what it delivers. Once again, Chevy is bringing supercar performance to an entirely new audience. On the track, early test drives have shown blistering lap times. Engineers say the ZR1X can lap circuits faster than the outgoing Corvette C8R race car, thanks to its hybrid all-wheel drive system. And while it's a street car, it feels every bit like a Le Mans prototype for the road. Chevy also promises that the ZR1X will be adaptable. You can drive it in a more subdued hybrid mode around town, using the electric motors to quietly cruise at low speeds. But with one push of the performance mode button, everything changes. The engine roars to life, the suspension stiffens, the aero flaps adjust, and the car transforms into a track weapon. It's the ultimate dual personality machine. Of course, the big question is, where does this lead? The ZR1X is clearly a stepping stone to something even bigger, the long-rumored all-electric Corvette. But Chevy knows their fans aren't ready to give up the V8 just yet. So this hybrid supercar is the perfect middle ground, a bridge between tradition and innovation. The 2026 Corvette ZR1X is more than just another Corvette. It's a statement to the world that American performance is alive and well in the age of electrification. It proves that hybrids aren't just about efficiency, they can be about raw, heart-pounding performance. And it cements the Corvette CE place not just in American car culture, but in the global supercar conversation. So, what do you think? Is the ZR1X the Corvette of the future, or is it a farewell to the V8 era before Chevy goes fully electric? One thing's for sure, this hybrid beast is going to change the way we think about performance cars forever.